Good morning and welcome to the Rundown. There have been tremendous developments since the rising of yesterday and today. People, Nigerians are jubilated. Across the 6 states. And they're happy over the release of the abductees from captivity. Also, there have been informations that the Senate legislative arms of government, the Senate, has nullified, or they are working to nullify the Operation Safe Corridor initiative. Also, we'll be talking about Peter Obi's alleged allegation threats over his life, as well as the Minister of Defense had come out to say, look, we've increased the income of militaries and to 100,000. That's about 30% rise in income when you compare it to the minimum wage. And these are more of the conversations we'll be having this morning. I am not here alone. Good morning once again. My name is Omolara, Adebayo, and I'm with my distinguished, amazing, pretty, brilliant co-host, Erika John. She's the person I refer to as Baddies Advocate or spokesperson of the Baddies. Good morning, Erika.
Good morning, Omolara. Today I'm very happy. As you can see, I'm smiling.
I'm excited.
I'm really happy today.
Yes.
You look ravishing as usual.
Thank you so much. And of course, we are not doing this alone. We have two amazing guests that are very, very much significant on today's show. Our first guest is Oludare Akinlaja. He's a management consultant, development expert, author, and systems advisor dedicated to helping people's organizations and institutions build systems that drive sustainable growth and lasting impact. As CEO of OA Group and president of Oludare Akinlaja's Ministries, he works at the intersection of leadership, enterprise, strategy, and faith, equipping individuals and organizations through consulting, research, teaching, and leadership development. His mission is to develop people, build systems, and shape institutions for lasting impact. Again, welcome on the show, sir. Good morning.
Thank you for having me.
Pleasure
It's
to
great
have
to
you
be
too.
here.
And our second guest is our in-house analyst. He is the president of Oyo Pupils. He is a dynamic professional broadcast journalist with a compelling personality and strong skill in presentation, content production, and vocal artistry that has been refined over more than 11 years. He has successfully established a unique presence across multiple aspects of productions, focusing on current affairs and governance, entrepreneurship, socioeconomic issues, relationships, entertainment, health and lifestyle content, news reading and analysis, as well as imaging and voiceover projects. Good morning once again, Ayo. Pleasure to have you on the show.
Yeah, good morning, Omolara. How you doing?
Fine. How energetic are you this morning?
Well, I would say Oriire.
Yeah.
Oriire local government.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's entered. Yes. Let's clock it.
We don't do that. We do it this way.
We do it this way.
Okay, this
Yes,
is changed.
this way.
That's why this generation
No,
sometimes.
this
you guys
is
are-
the rundown way.
Yes, this is the rundown way.
Apologies.
All
Thank
right,
you.
great.
You
So
should-
you have to.
You
Accepted.
should trademark it then.
Yes, yeah. It's been trademarked. This is how we do it here.
Okay.
Anyway, after 56 days in captivity, the abducted pupils and teachers from Oriire local government area of Oyo State have finally regained their freedom. According to the Presidency, the victims were rescued during a joint intelligence-led operation involving Nigerian Army, Department of State Services, DSS, Nigerian Police Force, and other security agencies inside the Old Oyo National Park. While the rescue is being celebrated, the operation raises broader conversations and, of course, questions about intelligence, school security, prosecution of suspects, rehabilitation of survivors, and implementation of Nigerian Safe Schools policy. Let's watch this video.
Understand your commitment to our safety, and we appreciate all you did for us. We could see in your hands. Thank you very much. And every security operative, they tried so much, and that is why we are still alive now. We are very grateful to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. God bless you, sir. God bless you, sir. We are so grateful.
Thank you.
By the governor of Oyo State, talking about
Sheyi Makinde.
yeah, Sheyi Makinde, thank you, talking about how this may have been a device means to, you know, threaten him because he said that he was running for an office, or presidency office. There have been so much conversations also that which we'll be addressing, but I think that we'll still have to watch the video very soon. But my question is, why would it take 56 days to have these children out? There have been so many pictures, videos circulating, some of which even this woman made. A gun pointed at her, saying that begging Nigerians and all of that. When they were released, after they were released, we saw there have been so many speculations saying that why would these people still look this way after 56 days? We saw different past cases that when they eventually get released, we see how they look and everything. They are doubting, Nigerians, some Nigerians are doubting the validity of this release and the abduction. What do you have to say about that?
Why the both of them?
Yes.
They just bust laugh.
Yes.
First of all, I can understand the trust deficit that Nigerians have with government. You know, over the years, government has probably not shown that good faith. So people hear one thing, another thing occurs, and people change their mind. But I must say this, and it's very, very important. Our security forces are not politicians. And we must be careful how we judge our security forces with the lens of politicians. They are not the same. Now, why did it take 56 days? Why, you know? First of all, you must understand, you know, I'm not a security expert, but I've done a bit of training and I grew up in a house. So I kind of have, when children are kidnapped, it's not the same thing as adults. Because the circumstances around trying to rescue adults is different from children, right? Children, they can't run, children will cry. So the circumstances are completely different, right? I don't want to raise any conspiracy theory around that, but I'm sure there's already some things released on the internet where the security forces were telling us that they had to arrest family members of the people who kidnapped the children. They first arrested their family members, went as far as Zamfara to catch some of them, went as far as Sokoto to get some of them. So these things should show us that there were things going on under that probably they will not have been able to read.
So I think that what some Nigerians are trying to say is that if all these things are being, they want some form of, they want to know what is going on.
Yes.
You can't do a security.
So
you can't
that
be carrying
is
out the security ops and they're telling you what's going on.
And so that's the problem with our Nigerian masses. They want to know everything. They want to know that
When they captured Maduro, American captured Maduro, it was after they were showing us movie.
Yeah.
You can't be doing a security op and say they should be playing video for you or be showing you.
I think we are too used to Netflix movies.
You understand?
Yeah, so when we watch a lot of war crime movies and
they play it on
they give you
television.
daily updates, they show the big screens
The big
and all
screen.
that.
Oh, well, maybe it might not be the
Maybe
big
I
screen.
have something to say.
You know, but okay, now let's not even take away the victory that
Yes.
the security of agencies have achieved.
Yeah.
You know, coming at a time where, as Oludare mentioned, there's a huge trust deficit that didn't just happen due to this singular case.
Yeah.
It's been happening. I remember those days while growing up where you talk about ECOMOG, the Nigerian army going to other countries to restore peace.
Yeah.
But you know, fast forward down the line, we don't have that trust anymore. But it's a good it's a good optics for the military.
Yeah.
Because you could see that the children were so happy.
People were shouting at the roundabout. There's another video where people were healing them.
Happy that, oh, thank you, sir, thank you, sir, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
You know, 10, 20, 30 years down the line, those children, no matter what you tell them about the Nigerian military, they will tell you, no,
They saved us.
they saved me while I was in captivity.
However,
So it's a good win
Yeah.
for the Nigerian security apparatus.
Thank you for that, Tayo. Also, we've not really had the information if they were actually paid. According to a representative of the
Paid what?
military first, it said that
paid ransom
they were
or what?
that they weren't paid ransom. That was what he said. So I want to understand that probably it's through tactical intelligence, and the team were able to, you know, do what they did and all of that. As well as we are talking about this not going to the, like them not informing the public about the success and some of the procedures that were used. But we must also understand that for some time now, the people have lost faith in this agency, most especially the fact that we've seen videos of people recounting, telling us their stories, that even during this pathway that would lead to these places that these abductees are kept, you see military stations there, and they could still go there and meet whoever, and they've been doing other negotiations and all of that. That is the reason why I think people are asking these questions, because they feel like they've not been, in terms of credibility, in terms of being open enough. They are saying that the military itself has not been sincere as with the procedures they use, and whenever all of these actions are being taken. So I would say that I stand with the public. I agree with them. If they're requesting for these things to be brought to light, you just show them. You can just show them a part. I don't mean you should show them every other thing.
Do you have family members who are in security agencies?
Yes, my brother is an immigration officer.
Beautiful. Do you know that someone died in this operation? A military man died?
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to say that sometimes if you sit on both sides of the table, you know, that's why my first statement was trust deficit.
Yeah.
If you also sit on the security side, a lot of boys I went to school with, who went to NMS, they have died in this thing we're talking about.
Yeah.
People have lost breadwinners from this thing. So I also think it's in good faith for us to also celebrate the military, you know, because people have died. And because one of the most difficult things to fight anywhere in the world is insurgency. That's something within your borders. Guess what? These bandits who are kidnapping people have wives and children. They have people living in communities with you. So it's difficult for them. So I understand that people are saying, oh, you know, stories of, when they are going to camp. But my question is that what of the ones that have released people? The ones that have died? Do you understand? You know, bad news will naturally sell. And I agree, because people are upset. Yes. Right? It's okay. But I'm also saying that we who also are the organs of intelligence on panels like this, on news like this, must also not forget to communicate to these people. In fairness, but they are doing this. In fairness, look at this.
So we should call them some slack.
No, not even some slack.
No, not some slack.
Let's be intentional and also pointing out. It's not that they're not doing anything, you're not telling them, let's be intentional and also pointing out their value. Let me end with this. Yesterday, 2 days ago, somebody sent me a message and say, what are they, I said, thank you to the men who keep us safe at night. And so what are they even keeping them safe at night? I told someone, remove police from the road in Lagos today. You will see what happened in Lagos 24 hours.
Remember when they went on strike?
Just take all these people that park on the road.
For some days.
They are blocking you, collecting bribe.
Do you know
remove them from the road in 24 hours?
Mm.
You know, you don't go to area F or any position in this Lagos and see people they catch every day.
Yes. So just like you said, now remember that I made mention of Seyi Makinde's response to it and comment recently. Please let's watch the video.
For 7 years, we didn't witness anything like this in Oyo State. I declared to run for the presidency of Nigeria at 4 o'clock, and by 9 a.m. the following morning, the children were abducted. We're still.
So that's the claim of Chief Commander.
That's a very serious.
Yes.
Okay.
One. So we've also seen other comments. Mr. President also said this successful military operation has ended the siege and standoff of over 50 days. Verbatim. This was what he said. Now, Seyi Makinde, Governor, with due respect, Seyi Makinde has said that it's political. It has a political lining.
Is that what he said?
That's what I translated.
That's what you're insinuating.
Yes. Okay. That's the rhetorics from me. Yeah, it's my
That's
POV. Fine.
Okay.
Now,
because he did not say it's politically
No.
motivated.
He said he
said he declared his
interest.
So it could have been coincidence. So I want us to be.
So he did not say that it was coincidence. I'm coming.
That's it. I said it could have not. He said
okay.
it was coincidence. I said it could have been. For him to make that statement, oh, I declared my political intentions 4 p.m. the previous day, and by 9 a.m. on the D-Day, these pupils were abducted. So it could be, oh, I don't even have time to even think properly. Because this thing just happened.
But do you also know that this operation carried out by these bandits took several, I'm sure they planned.
Of course, before you perpetuate any crime, you plan.
Are you saying that they already knew
that he would declare
the intention of Mr. Governor? That's the angle I want us to speak on now.
So I think one of the things we also must be careful about, and this is the reason why security people don't like politicians, because they play politics with everything. I, as a person, think that was very insensitive, right? Because it's the same thing Jonathan said on that book. They want to remove me, and that got him into trouble. You see, some things can be coincidence, because all we're just seeing now is conspiracy theory.
Yes.
Some things could be coincidence. Some things could be, it just happened, like he said. You know, we have to be very careful. But the truth is that politicians will milk politicians.
They will milk every narrative.
I wish we can. So now, with the short time we have, let's even talk about the mental health of these children.
Exactly.
They are yet to reunite with their family. They're on their way to the state government house now for welcoming, proper welcoming. So what do you think the state mental health of these children will be as of this moment?
I just think they should get them to doctors, hospitals, and people. Let's not also forget, I was going to say something. You never can also tell. Sometimes in kidnapping scenarios like this, there was also communication with the children.
Exactly.
Oh, are they eating? What are they eating? And all of that. So it's possible that, but that trauma of being in a place for 52 days.
Yeah, and also reorientating their mindset. Okay, this is what happened. And even to the ones that were not even kidnapped. And then for them to receive these pupils. Okay, my fellow classmates.
Even the families of these.
Exactly. That's another thing.
The husband of the teacher. You know, he did a video.
They shouldn't be exempted from the rehabilitation. It has to be widespread. It has to be not just these pupils now, not just these captives now, these victims rather, their families, because they are also indirectly affected.
Even the community.
Even the Oriire local government. Needs rehabilitation.
Serious rehabilitation.
So if you think that you know the state of these children and how you can also, I think it's not just about the government now. Everybody needs to be active to ensuring that they help these people out, and in order any form at all they can reach out to them, they can do so. Just drop it on the comment section.